Network executives are paid to make the tough decisions, and sometimes they're also paid to make weird and bizarre decisions, like canceling your favorite show for no apparent reason. If you ever thought show business made sense, well, think again. Here's a look at the dumb reasons these TV shows were canceled. Police Squad goals. Lots of movies are made out of TV shows, but the 3 Naked Gun movies probably marked the first time a successful series of films were spawned from an incredibly unpopular TV show.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
Filled with sight gags and reoccurring jokes, Police Squad starring Leslie Nielsen as Lieutenant Frank Drebin hit the airwaves in 1982 and was pulled after just 4 episodes, with the remaining 2 burned off over the summer. ABC President Tony Thomopoulos was surprisingly frank about why people weren't tuning in. He told a reporter that, quote, "The viewer had to watch it to appreciate it." That's right, Police Squad asked that its audience try the crazy thing where they pay attention to what's happening on the screen. Apparently the jokes on ABC's hit shows Happy Days and The Love Boat were so simple they could be understood by osmosis. Long in the tooth. Pulling in roughly 3 to 5 million viewers per week, Longmire was A&E's most watched original drama ever, and was among the top-rated dramas on cable TV during its 3-season run. Yet the network canceled it anyway. Why? Because most of those fans were too damn old. Yes, TV networks are pretty much only interested in courting the key 18 to 49 demographic, which advertisers think is the easiest group to part from their money. So because Longmire's audience wasn't gullible enough, A&E canceled it. No worries though, the show was picked up by Netflix, which doesn't have to worry about advertising trends. 2 rule for primetime. During the 1969-1970 TV season, CBS Chief of Programming Fred Silverman noticed that the shows getting the best advertising rates were ABC and NBC shows aimed at young and hip viewers, with multicultural casts in urban environments. CBS's shows, on the other hand, were mostly rural family shows. Silverman's solution: cancel all his farm shows and replace them with cutting-edge new city sitcoms. Out went The Red Skelton Show, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, Lassie, and The Jim Neighbors Hour. Replacing them? Honest-to-goodness classics, including The Mary Tyler Moore Show, All in the Family, Good Times, Maude, and The Bob Newhart Show. Ratings surged among younger demographics, and Silverman's move became Hollywood legend, known ever after as the Great Rural Purge. Dynamite! The wrong kind of smart. For 26 years, LeVar Burton's beloved Reading Rainbow helped kids develop a love of reading. But in 2009, budget restrictions forced the show's cancellation because it wasn't educating kids in a government-approved fashion. Weird, right? Well, it all started with the No Child Left Behind Act, signed into law in 2002. It sought to establish new educational benchmarks for American kids, many of which would be measured with standardized test results.
In that box is the bill. I don't intend to read it all.
That's fine for quantifiable skills, but it's hard to measure love of reading on a standardized test. So there went the funding, but hope is not lost. Thanks to an incredibly successful Kickstarter campaign, Reading Rainbow is poised for a 21st century comeback.
I am overwhelmed. Thank you so much. This is going to enable us to really do a lot of good.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw, and leave us a comment to let us know which canceled show you think should be brought back.